Okay, very good evening, my dear friends. This is Dr. Padala Tirupati, Assistant Professor, Department of Botany, Food Science, Crop Production and Microbiology, SRR Government Arts and Science College. As a convener, I am wholeheartedly inviting today's eminent resource person, Dr. Tirunahari Yugandhar sir, Associate Professor, Department of Botany, Kakatiya Government College, Hanamakonda. Sir has huge experience in the field of plant sciences and the very senior most botany fraternity in our Telangana state, but also all over India. Sir has published so many papers and so many written so many books and also attended so many symposiums, national, international workshops, and the seminars and webinars. And also, sir is so many publications editor, worked as an editor and a reviewer. So, in this regard, we would like to invite Dr. Tirunahari Yugandhar sir. Please welcome, sir. Unmute yourself and start our today's program for CPGET 2025 free online coaching, ICN and herbarium techniques. Please welcome, sir.
ICN and herbarium. How many codes of the taxonomy in the nomenclature? What are the importance rule in the nomenclature? Present code is, what is the present code to give the name of the plants? It's called nomenclature. So what is the definition of the, what is the full form of the nomenclature? ICN means International Code of Nomenclature. The International Code of Nomenclature for algae, fungi, and plants. It governs the scientific name of these organisms. So, what are the scientific name and the generic name? Genera and species name both are included to call scientific or also botanical names. It sets rules and recommendations to ensure that each plant name is unique, universally accepted, and a stable name that give the stable name by ICN. In presently current ICN code 2023 title and SHENZHEN code replaced by the SHENZHEN code in 2023 after the 2023 International Botanical Congress, ICBN. Full name International Code of Nomenclature for algae, fungi, and plants is called SHENZHEN plus code adopted 2023 which place are reported the SHENZHEN. The SHENZHEN is also China, update published by the International Association for Plant Taxonomy, IPT code. This IPT code is a recent code or current code of the plants. What is the important features of ICN? The basic binomial nomenclature, genus, species applies only to algae, fungi, and plants. The required validity publication of the names gives priority to earlier names. Principles of priority: name must be read in grammar and be accomplished by the type of the specimen. It is a one feature. The SHENZHEN code, the 2017, also explained full title International Code of a Nomenclature for Algae, Fungi, and Plants in 2017. This board met in China in July 2017, published by the International Association for Plant Taxonomy, IPT. So what is the SHENZHEN code? This SHENZHEN code is the updated rule book that governs the scientific naming or nomenclature of plants, algae, and fungi. So it replaced the Melbourne code. Melbourne code in 2011. The 2011 to 2017 is during that period Melbourne. The 2017 to present period is called SHENZHEN code and introduced the modernized guidelines to promote the clarity, stability, and accessibility in plant taxonomy. This is a one quality. So what are the nomenclature under the Shenzhen code key rules? So valid publication. The name must be published in a recognized format, such as a clear description and type of the specimen. It is a main value in the Shenzhen name structure. The name follows binomial nomenclature, genus plus species, and ranks like a family, order, etc. Also added that synonymous. It multiplies names exit the earliest valid name. Earliest valid name is also denoted to the present code of the nomenclature. It considered the correct. Others become a synonymous words. Then also got homonymous. Homonyms, the two taxa cannot share the same name. Also tardonymy. Later, the homonyms are rejected in the 2017 code of Shenzhen. Then also legitimated names. Names are violating rules. Duplicate names are making also called illegitimate ranks. So why the Shenzhen code matters? It bridges traditional botany with modern technology or digital publishing process based to the Shenzhen. Shenzhen code is major role. It makes a plant naming faster, cleaner, and globally consistent. Ensure all scientific communication about plants use common stable system. Stable means fixed, does not change. The one name of the plant is must call to the only generic name and species name, not only same of tardonymy type. So the main principles of the Shenzhen, this one, first one, independence of nomenclature. It can be explanation. The plants' names are governed independently of animal and bacteria nomenclature. Bacteria, animals, then bryophytes, pteridophytes are all algae are only independent name, which call them only one genera or one plant or one taxa. Then priority of the publication. The earliest validity published name takes priority to ensure stability name. Then typification. Each name is permanently attached to a type specimen. Example, herbarium samples based to preparation are calling the name of the plant species. One name per one taxon. That is one principles which are prepared in the meeting of the Shenzhen Code in 1917 at Melbourne at Shenzhen in China. A taxon can have only one correct scientific name according to the rules. So Latin alphabet and forms. So the scientific names are written in the Latin alphabets and must follow the Latin grammatical form, generic and also species. Then stability and avoided changes. So aim the name and avoid unnecessary name changes to maintain the consistency. So few names are changes to the meaningful and also consistency in the during the Melbourne during the Shenzhen period. The major nomenclature challenges in Shenzhen code. So use of the English description, expanded electronic publication, then a clarification in a fungal nomenclature. It can provision for hybrids and cultivars also present the names. The in use English is allowed to place a Latin for validity new species of description. Then the names are published in electronic only journals with proper ISSN and archiving are now validity publishers. Well, then boost of open access and digital taxonomy, the name, then clarification in fungal nomenclature. Also, the fungus also called a one name, and also then all fungus names are generic and species are separately then provision for hybridization and cultivations, the simplified culture rules for naming of hybrids, cultivated plants, and intergeneric hybrids. Also, separate names from the normal type of the intraspecific hybrid. Interspecific or intergeneric hybrids are separate names of plants, which are denoted in the SHENZHEN codes. So these last 6 codes, ICN codes in a reverse chronological orders. First, the 2023 Shenzhen codes. The Shenzhen code also 2017 2 times. Then, so in the Shenzhen 2023 China also with updated. Same 2017 is the updated. Before 2017, Melbourne code, Melbourne, Australia. Then Vienna code 2005, Australia also. Then St. Louis code, St. Louis, USA. Tokyo code 1994, Tokyo, Japan. Last 6 codes, which are important for the calling nomenclature of the plants in chronologically. So after the 6, then so just one last 10 ICN codes, their importance. So which are the present code is also Shenzhen code 2023, which is also latest version, includes further clarifications and digital publication advancements, emphasizes more inclusive and open access. Also, principles are basis to calling the in latest version of the plans nomenclature in the Shenzhen code 2023. Then Shenzhen codes 2017, Shenzhen, China, first to allow description in English, not just Latin, expanded rules, the electronic publication of the names in the same way in 2017. So before 2017, 11, Melbourne introduced the electronic publication and accepted English as an alternative to Latin for validity. English or Latin, anyone alternative. That code is Melbourne in 2011, the Vienna code 2005, Australia update rules on types, conservation of the names and including the fungi more prominently calling the Vienna codes in 2005. Then St. Louis code 1999, St. Louis, USA. It is a strengthened priority rules, clarified terms for a publication and improved clarity and also typification of the plant's names. Then Tokyo code 1994 in the Japan, it is a improved rules for the name of the conservation, rejection, and also got a lectotypification process to help stabilize many plant names. In 1994, Tokyo, the before Tokyo, then Berlin code 1987, Berlin, Germany, then clarified the concept of the validity publication and effective dates for the names of the addressed typification in moral details, which in the Berlin code, which are and denoted in the met in the Berlin, Germany. Sydney code 1983. It is a focused on the refining names. Also called a legitimacy introduced the rules for illegitimated names in 1983. The legendary Leningrad codes 1978. So Leningrad, USSR, Russia enhanced typically processed or procedure and stabilized the nomenclature of a fossils plants. So then the last code is 1969 is also called a CITEL code. The CITEL code is a USA. It is a first in last underneath the old primitive code, which are called 1969. The earliest or new version of what is 2023 Shenzhen codes. So in the 1969 to evolve to develop the nomenclature process from 1969 to 2023. Presently, the nomenclature is a earliest, also called a evolutionary or phylogenetic manner to be calling that denoted the plant's name, which have all plants have separate or individually genera and species are particularly reported that or denoted the plant's name or animal's name. It is emphasized the priority of the names and included better handling of the hybrid names and nomia, nuda, also got unpublished names, which is also rotated in a CITEL code 1969, so which are called a last 10 IUCN or ICN codes with their importance. It is a previous studies. In the presently, then Shenzhen code is a 2023, which is also importance of the process of the nomenclature in the plants or a systematic studies, which is also then these all